from wherever you are joining this morning. We are doing yoga on the beach here on Catalina Island. If you are on Catalina, please come join me down here on South Beach. I'll be here for an hour. If you are joining from home, thank you so much for joining from home. I hope you do come visit the island. I hope you do come join me here on the beach one of these times for yoga or sound bath or whatever's feeling right for you. I'm gonna get my technical things finished getting set up, and then we're gonna get started. My name is Mary. If any of the times that I'm offering public classes don't work for you, I'm available for private hire. Do yoga, sound bath, meditation, breath work, any wellness rejuvenating things. Okay, everyone in the back hear me okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good morning. Come on in, get settled in wherever you decide to be this morning. As everyone's getting settled in, I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm Mary. Good morning. I'm going to be guiding you in a 1-hour yoga session. That helps to stimulate our nervous system, and it helps to kind of wake up any of those dormant or stagnant energies in our body. So one of the elements that we use is poses and angles. So always making sure we're having a nice tall spine. We feel our sit bones grounding into the earth. You need to pull that tissue out from underneath of you, you can. Trying to feel those hips as relaxed as possible. Trying to not be scrunched in. Try to be as relaxed as you can today. This is your practice. Poses, angles. So I'll say something like 60-degree angles or parallel to the ground or keep it straight. Things like that. Again, that's just making sure that the nervous system, so think about it as electricity, that electrical wiring, that's just helping to open up those wirings, or sometimes we're putting pressure in a certain way on that. And a lot of times we think of pressure as being bad. A lot of times we think of discomforts as being, it's uncomfortable, we don't like it. But what we don't understand sometimes is that pressure, that discomfort, once there's relief, there's that opening, right? So there is that balance, having a little bit of discomfort. Now, we don't want to have pain. That's really important. We don't want to have pain. If there's ever any pain in this practice, listen to your body and just allow yourself to come out of it for a moment. So the next element that we use is hand mudras. So a lot of people know about Gyan mudra, prayer mudra. So again, the circuits in our body, we're trying to connect them. Another one is eye focus. Most of the time we have our eyes closed, rolled up, looking at our third eye, stimulating our brain. Sometimes we're looking out into the ethers with our eyes open. Sometimes we're looking at the tip of our nose. And again, all of that is stimulating our brain directly with our eye focus. Another one we use is breath work. A breath that we use often is called breath of fire, where we focus on pumping the navel. We focus on that exhale, using that belly, using that diaphragm to pump the oxygen in and out. We're using our nostrils to inhale, exhale from. So breath of fire, rapid, rhythmic inhale, exhale of the nose, using the navel to pump. And we'll have time to practice that in this set today. And then the last element that we use, it tends to make some people a little shy and timid because for some reason we're told not to use our voice. And in this practice, we use our voice. We sing and we chant. And we want to honor all of who we are. And our voice is a part of that. That voice, when we use it with certain tones, it stimulates our vagus nerve. Our vagus nerve is the important rest and reset because it goes down into our organs and it helps us really come into deep rest at the end of our practice. So before I start my classes, I like to do a little bit of devotion. So I like to take writings from philosophers, authors, gurus, sacred scriptures, and I just like to incorporate them into my sessions. And maybe it's something that you can take with you today or maybe for the rest of the week. So I enjoy you to listen and receive these words as you will. Today is August 23rd, 2026. We have a waxing gibbous moon. The moon continues toward fullness, rising late this afternoon and remaining in the evening sky. The full moon arrives August 27th. Its growing light offers a simple reminder. Not everything becomes clearer through effort. Sometimes understanding comes as we remain present long enough for more to be revealed. Today's invitation: let love know what the mind cannot solve. Our opening invocation: may this morning quiet our need to understand everything. May we honor the mind for all it can discern without asking it to carry what belongs to the heart. May we become comfortable with mystery. Where answers are available, may we receive them with humility. Where answers have not yet come, may we remain open. And where understanding reaches its limit, may love show us how to continue. Our sacred teaching this morning comes from the Christian mysticism of the book, The Cloud of Unknowing, in chapter 6. He may well be loved, but not thought. By love may he be gotten and holden, but by thought never. Reflecting on this mysterious passage, there are things the mind is extraordinarily good at. It compares, plans, analyzes, remembers, solves. But the mystic who wrote The Cloud of Unknowing believed there is a point where thought can take us no farther. For the author, that threshold was God. The divine could not be captured as an idea or completely understood through reasoning. Yet, what could not be grasped intellectually could still be approached through love. This does not dismiss the mind. It simply recognizes that there are different ways of knowing. We know a person differently after loving them for years than we could by collecting facts of them. We know grief by living through it. We know beauty when something stops us unexpectedly. We know compassion when another person's suffering moves something within us. Perhaps there are questions in our lives that do not require another hour of thinking. Perhaps they require presence, listening, compassion, trust. Love does not always give us an explanation. Sometimes it gives us a way to walk forward without one. Today, notice one thing you have been trying to think your way through. For a moment, set aside the question, what do I know? And ask instead, what would love have me do? And at this time, I invite you to set your intentions for your practice, for this space. Whatever intentions they are, let them resonate within you, around you. And we're going to begin our practice this morning. To open up our practice, we're going to chant our opening mantra. We chant Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We chant that 3 times. And what that translates to is, I bow to the divine wisdom around me, I bow to the divine wisdom within. Always a student, always a teacher. So let's sit up nice and tall. We'll prepare to open up our practice. We'll bring our hands together. We'll rub them together. Wake up those energies in your hands. And we'll bring our hands together into prayer mudra, into the heart center, putting a little bit of pressure in between the hands and the thumbs into the sternum. Let's take a nice deep inhale as we lift those shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, drop those shoulders down into the mid-back, sitting up nice and tall. Let's do that one more time. Deeply inhale those shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, drop those shoulders down into the mid-back. Let's take a deep inhale and exhale. And we'll inhale to begin our opening mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deeply inhale. Suspend this breath. Let those intentions you set resonate within you with this breath suspended. And exhale the breath, relax the hands. Let's come into some gentle warm-ups. So let's bring our feet out in front of us. Let's windshield wiper those feet back and forth. Nice and gentle warm-ups to get the day started. We'll get into the invigorating stuff later, so we just want to ease into it. Takes me a little while to wake up in the morning. I think it's the same for my body too. Let's draw some nice big circles on the sky with those toes. Keeping with that breath. Just because we're in warm-ups doesn't mean we lose that breath. Let's go the opposite direction. And let's pedal those feet. And we'll inhale, we'll bring our knees up. Bring our hands behind us to support us. Our feet are going to be on the edge of the mat. As we exhale, we're going to drop our knees off to one side. Nice, gentle stretch in the hips. Inhale those knees up and exhale those knees down on the opposite side. If you want to go a little bit deeper in your stretch, you can open your feet up a little bit wider. Inhale the knees up and exhale the knees down on the opposite side. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And we'll inhale those knees up, and we'll bring the feet together just out in front of us. No need to pull it in too tight yet. Just let those feet come in front of you and bounce those knees. Gently wake up those hips. The blood flow start moving. And then we'll hug our feet in as close as it's comfortable for you. We want to make sure, again, we have that nice tall, straight spine. As we exhale, we're going to come over, we're going to fold over, leading with our heart, leading with our chest, over those feet. Rather than rounding the back to bring our head down, we want to bring that chest down over the feet as far as it's comfortable for you. And as far as you get comfortable, let gravity hold you. Let the earth support you. Relax the head, relax the shoulder. Breathe into this stretch. And as we deeply inhale, using our hands to push ourselves back up. And exhale, bring those feet out in front of you and shake it out, bounce those legs. Nice little massage on the backs of the legs. Next, we're gonna come onto all fours. So bringing the knees underneath of the hips, the hands underneath of the shoulders. We're gonna come into cat-cow. So what that is, we're gonna extend the pelvis, we're gonna drop the belly, and we're gonna bring the face looking forward as we inhale. And as we exhale, we're gonna tuck the pelvis round the spine, bring the chin to the chest. And as we inhale, extend the pelvis, drop the belly, extend the face forward. Exhale, tuck the pelvis round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly and extend. Inhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. And on the next inhale, come to a neutral spine. We're gonna prepare to come up into down dog. So we're gonna tuck those toes behind us. As we inhale, first we're gonna lift our hips up to the sky on those tippy toes on that inhale. And when we exhale, we'll push those heels down to the mat. When you're here, pedal your feet. Maybe you can get into the sides of your body. Just really start to listen to what your body is asking of you this morning. Do you need movement with that breath? Do you need stillness? Do you need your shoulders to have a little bit of attention? Maybe your neck. And as we take a nice deep inhale, gently gonna walk the feet up to meet the hands. And as we exhale, relaxing the head, relaxing the shoulders, slight bend in the knees. And as we inhale, we're gonna tuck that pelvis, stacking the vertebrae one by one as we round, coming all the way up, inhaling, reaching up, stretching up. Exhale, hands into prayer, into the heart center. If you are not at the top of your mat, looks like most of us are, come to the top of your mat. We're gonna come into 3 sun salutations for our warm-up. If you have your practice, if you have your flows, please feel welcomed to take those. I'm gonna be sticking with the beginners, okay? Feeling those feet grounding into the earth, feeling your bones stacking on top of each other, those spine, the vertebrae all the way up, feeling yourself standing tall and proud. Let's take a deep inhale as we lift those arms up to the sky. And exhale, float down, bending at the hips, bringing the hands down as far as it's comfortable. And as we inhale, extending the back, bringing the face forward, can bring the hands onto the shins. Exhale, bringing the hands back down to the mat. We're gonna step back with one foot, step back with the other, bring the knees down on that exhale, belly all the way down on that exhale. And as we inhale, bringing the face forward. Exhale, bringing the face back down, tucking the toes, and we're gonna push ourselves up, inhaling those hips up to the sky first on those tippy toes, and exhale into down dog, pushing those heels down. Take a moment here to connect with your breath. And take a deep inhale as we walk those feet up to meet the hands. And exhale, when our feet meet the hands, relax the head, the shoulders, slight bend in the knees. Tucking the pelvis, stacking the vertebrae one by one as we roll up on that inhale, coming all the way up on that inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands into prayer, into the heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Deeply inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands come down as far as it's comfortable. Inhale, bring the face forward, flatten the back, hands on the shins. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step back with one foot, step back with the other. Exhale the knees down, exhale the belly all the way down. As we inhale, bring our face forward, looking up. Exhale, bring the face down, tucking the toes, pushing ourselves up, inhaling those hips up to the sky, and exhale, push those heels down to the mat into down dog. Connect with your breath. deeply inhale, walking those feet up to meet the hands. And exhale, relax the head, the shoulders, slight bend in the knees. Tucking the pelvis, stacking the vertebrae as we inhale, rolling up, coming all the way up on that inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands into prayer, into the heart center. We'll do that one more time. Deeply inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands down as far as it's comfortable. Inhale, bring the face forward, flatten the back, hands on the shins. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back with one foot, step back with the other, knees down to the mat. Exhale, the belly all the way down. Inhale, bring the face forward. Exhale, bring the face down, tuck the toes, push ourselves up, and inhale the hips up to the sky. And exhale, push those heels down to the mat. Take a few moments to connect with your breath. And deeply inhale, walking those feet up to meet the hands. And the feet meet the hands. Exhale, relax the head, the shoulders, slight bend in the knees. Tuck the pelvis, stack the vertebrae one by one as we roll up on that inhale. Coming all the way up, stretching up, inhale. Exhale, hands into prayer, into the heart center. And just take a moment here, checking in with your body, how you're feeling now from the beginning of class. And gently relax the breath, relax the hands, and come sitting down. We'll get started into our set. Our first pose, we're going to be having that breath of fire. So using the navel, again, we're going to pump, focusing on that exhale. Inhale, exhale through the nose. You're going to find a rhythm. You're going to find a pace that works for you. Have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. This is a practice. It's called a practice because we practice it. We practice love. We practice breath. We practice meditation. We practice forgiveness. It's just a practice. With this breath, we're going to have our spine nice and tall. We're going to bring our arms out to our side, about a 60-degree angle from our head to our arms. So not parallel, not all the way up, somewhere in between, wherever that feels good for you. Careful of your neighbor. Take your fingers and roll them at the tops of the palms. Take our thumbs and plug them into the sky. Having our chest open, having our face forward. We're going to be here with that breath of fire. So let's inhale and begin. Keeping that face up, keeping that chest open, keeping with that breath. I know this pose is uncomfortable, I understand. I know this breath is different, but it's powerful. It does a lot. If that breath ever gets to be too much, come into long, deep breathing. This is your practice. Deeply inhale. Suspend the breath. Bring the thumbs up overhead. Touch the thumbs. Shoot the fingers up. Hold that breath. Hold the pose. Deeply exhale. Hold the pose. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Suspend and hold. Exhale. Sweep those arms along your side. Bring the hands onto your knees. Relax the breath. From here, we're going to slide our hands down onto our ankle. Our hands are going to anchor here on our ankle. Anchor, ankle. Ooh, those are close. And our elbows are going to be the hinge. So similar to what we were doing earlier with cat-cow, where we're doing the spinal flex, but rather than moving the head with it, we just want to focus on the mid-spine. Inhale that chest forward, exhale the chest back. Inhale the chest forward, exhale the chest back. Find your rhythm, find your pace, what works for you. Much of this practice is working on the flexibility of our spine. That's where all of our nerves run, from our extremities, from our abdomen. Our nerves run all the way up our spine, all the way up to our brain. So keeping that spinal fluid flexible, keeping the spine flexible, that helps with the nerves, that helps with the electricity in our body. And deeply inhale, suspend the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, relax the breath, relax the pose. Staying right where we are, we're going to take our hands and bring them on the tops of our shoulders. Our thumbs are going to be behind us. We want to have our chest nice and open. We want to have our arms parallel to the ground. So what we don't want to do, we want to make sure we're not dropping here because we're going to be doing spinal twists. If we're dropping, we're not being able to have that full mobility of our spine. So I really want you to focus on having a nice, tall, straight spine. And if you can't twist all the way to this side, don't let that be what your practice is today. Whatever is good for your body. We're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. Find your rhythm, find your pace, find your depth. Keeping the head straight with the body, making sure we're not using our head to move us back and forth. Let the head move with the body. Just let the arms swing back and forth. Think of your head and your torso as one tree trunk, one pole. Your arms are the branches. Your arms are the auger. And inhale to the center, hold the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, relax the arms, relax the breath. Oh, let's shake out the legs. Let's bring the legs out in front of us. Shake it out. Maybe those feet started to fall asleep. Give those knees some love. From here, excuse me, bring your sit bones onto the ground. You're welcome to bring that tissue up from underneath of you. What's really important in this next pose is that we keep our legs straight here. We're going to be folding forward. We don't want our knees to come up as we're folding forward. If you do come forward and those knees pop up, don't go so far. So to prepare to come into the pose, inhale, reach those arms up, sitting up nice and tall. And as we exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. And wherever the hands land, let the hands anchor. Whether it's your knees, your shins, your ankles, or your toes, we want our hands to anchor here. Our hands are going to anchor. Our elbows are going to be the hinge. We're going to use our hands to push ourselves up as we inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to use our arms to pull us down. Now, when I say pull, we are not forcing. We are not demanding. We are allowing this movement to be fluid and flexible. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Let your heart, let your chest lead you rather than your head. Always keeping with that breath and that movement. If you feel safe to have your eyes closed, focusing within. Just being gentle with that lower back. We ask so much of our lower back. Support us, keep us upright. Help our legs to move forward. Help our body to stand tall. And inhale up. Hold the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, use your hands to walk yourself up. Shake it out. If you need to stay still, you can. This next pose, it's tough on tender knees. So I'm going to show the full pose, and then I'll show some modifications, okay? We're going to take our left leg is going to be straight out in front of us. Our right foot, we're going to take our right foot, and we're going to bring it up underneath of us. We are going to sit on our heel. Our heel is going to be in between our sit bones. Those sit bones are going to hug that heel. It's very uncomfortable, I know. I'm sorry. And in this pose, we're going to be folding forward, letting the hands relax, the shoulders relax, head, and we're here with that breath of fire. If that's too much on that knee, we don't want the foot on the outside. That's too much pressure on the knee. We really just want to focus on having that left leg straight out in front of us, whether that foot is up underneath of that left leg or it's just kind of off to the side. We really just, again, want to focus on that left leg straight out in front of us. So wherever you would like to be in this pose this morning, wherever it's the most comfortable, even though it's not comfortable, I know. Remember what I was saying at the beginning, life isn't necessarily comfortable? Yeah, this is one of those. So let's prepare to come into the pose. Let's inhale, reach our arms up, and exhale, fold at the hips, folding over, bringing that heart center to come down, relaxing the arms wherever they land, the shoulders, the head. And let's inhale here with breath of fire. Yes, you are pumping your navel with that breath of fire. Yes, you are squeezing that abdomen as you are folding forward. This is really good for your digestion because of that compression, because of that stimulation of the breath. Deeply inhale, hold the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, use your hands to walk yourself up. Oh, come off of that foot. Oh, goodness. Oh, that poor foot. Shake it out, give it some love. Ah. And what's yoga without balancing it? So the other side. So our right leg is going to be straight out in front of us. Our left foot is going to come up underneath of you if that's okay for your knee. Find where you're most comfortable in this pose. Counterintuitive, I understand, but we're going to inhale, reach our arms up, prepare to come into the pose. As we exhale, fold forward, leading with that heart, leading with that chest. Let the hands anchor wherever they are. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Inhale with breath of fire and begin. Really encourage everyone to find the comfort here in this uncomfortable pose. Again, we don't want to feel pain, but maybe through the discomforts of life, we can find where there are places of comfort. Not in a way of disregarding that discomfort, but maybe in a way of bringing our focus in a place where it brings us more peace, more happiness, more stillness, more love, compassion, and understanding. Deeply inhale, hold the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, use your hands to walk yourself up. Let's come off of that foot. Oh, shake it out. Oh, goodness. And from here, we're just going to open up our feet a little bit. We don't want to have it too wide, just a little bit, maybe just on the outside of the mat, wherever is comfortable for you. Bring that tissue out from underneath you. Feel those sit bones grounding into the earth, rooting into the earth. Let's prepare to come into the pose. Inhale the arms up, and as we exhale, we're going to fold forward. We're going to take those hands, and wherever they land, let them anchor onto the legs, whether it's your knees, whether it's your shins, your ankles, or your toes. And from here, again, we're going to anchor our hands. We're going to use our arms as our hinge. Inhale ourselves up to center. Exhale, leading with that chest down to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, using our arms to pull us, not forcing, not straining. We're going to pull ourselves down to the right with that heart center. Inhale up to center. Exhale down to the left with that chest. Inhale up to center. Exhale down to the right with that chest. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Find your rhythm. Find your pace. Keep with that breath. Keep with that movement. Be gentle on that lower back. Inhale up to center, hold the breath for just a moment. And exhale, we're gonna bring ourselves down to center. And as we inhale, we're gonna push ourselves back up to center. Exhale down to center. Inhale up, exhale down. We're gonna continue this for just a few more moments. Inhaling up to center, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. And inhale up, hold the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, use your hands to walk yourself up. Shake it out if you need to. From here, let's come into a brief child's pose. So coming onto the knees, sitting on the heels, opening up the hips slightly. Use your hands, walking yourself all the way out. Allowing the shoulders to come down, the head to come down, the chest. Relaxing everything here. Relax the heart. Relax the breath. And from here, we'll take a nice deep inhale. Coming onto our bellies, sliding onto our bellies from child's pose. This next pose, we're going to be coming into cobra, but with this practice, it's a little bit different from other flows. So with this one, we're going to have our feet together behind us on the ground. So the feet are going to be a little flexed. Our hands are going to be underneath of our shoulders. And we don't want to put too much pressure in the hands because a lot of times that will make the shoulders crunch up to the ears. We don't want that. So we really just want to have our chest open, have our throat open. The hands are here just to support us a little bit. We're going to flex our back. We're going to be here with that breath of fire, okay? So let's inhale and begin. Keeping that chest open, keeping the face forward if it's comfortable for your neck. Keeping with that breath. I know this is difficult. You can do it. Deeply inhale, hold the breath, hold the pose. And exhale, relax the head, bring the forehead down to the mat, relax the shoulders, relax the arms, completely relax here. And we'll inhale, we'll bring our hands underneath of our shoulders, gently pushing ourselves back up. You're welcome to take a child's pose or stretch it out if you need to. So listen to your body. What is it asking of you right now? And when you're ready, come meet me up in easy pose. Sitting up nice and tall again, feeling those sit bones grounding into the earth, feeling the spine stack, the vertebrae one on top of the other. Having our hands on our knees, we're going to be here with shoulder shrugs. So we're going to inhale those shoulders up to the ears, squeeze them up, and exhale, drop them down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Inhale, exhale through the nose, through the nostrils. Keeping those eyes closed if that feels comfortable. Maybe those questions that keep going through our mind, this is a space where we can just say, I don't know, and let them shrug off. And inhale those shoulders up and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, drop those shoulders down. Relax the breath. And from here, we're going to come into some gentle neck rolls. So we'll inhale the breath, and as we exhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder and roll the chin to the chest as we roll our head to the opposite side and inhale our face up to the sky, rolling our head around. Exhale the face to the earth. Inhale the face to the sky. Be very gentle here. And inhale to center. And exhale, we'll roll in the opposite direction. Inhaling the face up to the sky. And exhaling the face to the earth in the opposite direction. And inhale the face up to center, sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, relax the breath. Let yourself be still for a moment. Maybe check in with yourself how you're feeling now versus the end of warm-ups to the beginning of class. And if there are worries and concerns, don't let them distract you from this moment. Honor what they are and just leave them there for a moment. Give this time, this space for you. And from here, we're going to come into a meditation. In this meditation, we're going to use our voice. We're going to use hand mudras. This is something that you can take with you. We are going to be using Sanskrit words, but they're easy, gentle words that you can, again, take with you. So the mantra, the chant, we're going to sing sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. So with this practice, we tend to say Satnam to one another. Satnam, truth is my name. Satnam, truth is my identity. I live by my highest truth. Sat, truth. Nam, name. Sa, ta, na, ma. We're just kind of opening it up. We're giving it some more space. Sa, ta, na, ma. Yeah. And with the mudra, we're going to take our thumb and our pinkies on sa, and we're going to touch our ring to our thumb on ta, and we'll touch our middle to our thumb on na, and our index to our thumb on ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Yeah. It's a really beautiful meditation. And if you're ever feeling like your mind is chaotic, if your heart's feeling heavy, this is something that because of the mantra, we're saying it out loud, because of the movement, your brain is having to think about so many different things in this space. It gives you a chance to stop that loop, to stop that repetition of whatever's weighing you down, whatever's holding you back. Sa, ta, na, ma. And we're saying, truth is my name. I live by my truth. So what more beautiful of a way for us to disconnect for a moment from the things that weigh on us than by living our truth, by being with our truth. So we're going to be here for a few moments together. I'm going to be with you the whole time. So we'll feel that spine sit up nice and tall, those sit bones grounding. Gently have the hands relaxing on your knees. No need to be too forced and strict here, just however your body wants to be. Let's close our eyes. We'll take a nice deep inhale together and exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Sa, ta, na, Satanama, 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 Satanama. Last one. Satanama. Deeply inhale. Suspend the breath for just a moment. And when your breath is ready to release, gently let it go. When your breath is ready to be natural, let it be. And we'll gently come lying down into Shavasana. If any of this stirred up some things inside of you, that's what it's meant to do. If you need to talk, I'm here. For now, we'll come lying down into Shavasana, okay? So bring your feet out in front of you. Arms along your side, palms facing up. Let all of this movement, this mantra, this breath, let all of that work that we've done, let it settle in your system. Of everything we've done this morning, this is the most important part. Your deep rest, your rest and reset. Taking a nice deep inhale into the body. Start to wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Gently, 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 we're coming out of Shavasana. So just deeply inhale, rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles. As we take another deep inhale, bring those arms up overhead, interlace the fingers and push those palms away from you. Stretching the body, coming back into it from wherever you were. We're gonna inhale, bring that right knee up into the chest. And as we exhale, we're gonna drop that right knee off to the left side on the opposite side. Gentle twist. So we inhale, bring that knee back up to center. We'll switch the knees. Inhale that left knee into the chest. As we exhale, drop it off to the opposite side. Gentle twist. Inhale that knee back up to center. Hug both of those knees in. Rock from side to side. We'll bring our hands together, the bottoms of our feet together, rub them together. Hug those knees in one more time and rock back and forth on that spine. And when you're ready, come on up to sitting. And we'll close out our practice this morning. To close out our practice, we sing a song. We sing it 3 times through. The first time we sing it for ourselves, filling up our cup. The second time we sing it for someone who needs a little extra love and support in their life, always giving from our overflow, never our reserve. And the third time we sing it for the world because we need a lot more love and light in the world. We sing, may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. This is the first time you've heard this song. Have fun with it. Sing as much as you'd like or as little as you like. Sit up nice and tall. Feel those sit bones grounding to the earth. We'll bring our hands together, rub them together. Bring our hands into the heart center, into the chest. Let's inhale those shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, drop those shoulders down into the mid-back. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Let's close by chanting one long Sat Nam together. Let's inhale and begin. Sat Nam. May you be relieved today of the burden of having to understand everything. May your mind be clear, your heart remain open, and your spirit becomes spacious enough for mystery to have a place. When knowledge is available, may you welcome it. When uncertainty remains, may you discover that you can still be kind, still be faithful, still take the next loving step. As the moon continues toward fullness, may you trust that what is incomplete can still be beautiful, and what is not yet understood can still be held with love. You do not need to know everything in order to love well, and sometimes loving well is the deepest knowing available to us. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this morning. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Sat Nam. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. If you are still on the island, tomorrow I'm offering meditation in the garden, up in the Botanic Garden. Nice little walking meditation, little lymphatic drainage movement. Thank you for joining. And I like to take selfies at the end of my classes. For those of you who've been here before, you know that. If you want to take a selfie, come on up. If you don't, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you again for joining me. Come up, take a selfie. Thank you, everyone, for joining from home. We'll see you Tuesday for Sound Bath.
This is a tip.
Thank you for being here. I love you too, Jess.